What's up, humanity? So, I talked to Wix, I talked to people. Apparently, I didn't set up the payment information and all this stuff when I first started it. It's my fault. I should have thought of it when I bought the URL and I bought all the stuff. It's truly disappointing because I haven't been to work in over a month, and I kind of was just like, I'm gonna start this thing and try to get it to take off, and it's a bummer, I'll tell you that, but I'm not gonna give up. The website's not gonna work right now. I'm hoping it will eventually, but I gotta try to get some things squared away and in the right place. I'm behind, like really behind, and you guys all know from the old vlogs, I used to have two jobs to support this, and I don't have two jobs. I'm in a total different environment. Um, yeah, it's, I used to have more than two jobs, but the true point of it is that I've been doing all this by myself, solo. I haven't had no help. There's been nothing, and it feels really good. Believe me, it feels really good to know that I created the whole thing, but the problem is I want to say when I tried to get people involved, it didn't work. And I'm not saying like didn't work as in like there aren't good people. I'm saying that the people that got involved weren't good people. So I'm telling you guys the truth. I'm sick and tired of just getting to this point where every time I'm right on the verge of success and everything falls apart. And I can't blame anybody for it. There's nobody to blame. It's just lack of money. It's lack of me thinking ahead. And it's crazy because now my brain is thinking a lot ahead. But I'm gonna tell you guys, if you're gonna start anything like this, if you're gonna do anything like it, truly save up enough money to make sure that you have that funds available to do what you're gonna have to do. I have a billion different things in my life that are stopping those things, and I can't really talk about them because some of them are legal, and I can't tell you guys about them. They're not something I can legally tell you without being in trouble and creating a bunch of chaos. But I'm not going to give you some sob story. I'm not going to give you some bullshit that you have to listen to about me telling you what's pretty much messed my life up. It's not where I want to go with this. The whole purpose is to inspire and motivate, and I'm not going to be able to if I don't figure this out in the next couple days. It's pretty crazy. But they say crunch time, and the one thing that gets really nuts is that back a while ago I would have probably been able to figure this out in a quick pinch, but when you lose everything, you kind of you you only have so many resources, and my resources I'm not going to ask people for money. It's not the goal. The goal is for people to have art and to display it and to show the world that people are creative and that they have a creative side to them that involves positivity and communication. Like communication, people think that you're just communicating when you're talking or you're writing. It's not true. You're communicating through art. You can communicate through a lot of different things. You can communicate through body language. You can communicate through eye contact. You can communicate through mindset. You can communicate through a lot of different things. Lifestyle, it's never ending. But what I am telling you is that I know I'm starting to vlog now after not vlogging for, I don't know, it's been a long time. A year and a couple months. So more than a year. I regret not vlogging. I regret not picking up the camera. I regret not telling you guys what was going on. It was a big portion of my life. It was a really dark time, and even though I promote positivity, I promote positive mindset, I promote positive thinking, life isn't always like that. And that's just the truth. You got to take everything with a grain of salt. But your life can be positive. You can live through the battles with a mindset that will be rich in nature of thinking. And it's about keeping your mind there. People are going to try to steal it away. They'll try to take it from you. But don't let them. It's not worth it. Anyways, I'm going to get back to either editing these videos or editing these images before I run out of time to edit. And I'm going to get back to trying to figure this out. My brain's going to just think about it until it's done, which is my brain. I'm going to tell you something about going to therapy real quick. Go to therapy if you need to work on problems. Go to therapy if you need to work on solutions. It's actually a really great place, even if your mind is in a positive place. One thing I was told was that my mind works really good at problem solving. It's when I get to the lowest point in life, which I've been to the lowest point in life multiple times. I've hit rock bottom more than once. I've hit rock bottom more than 3 times. It's about thinking. And that's why everyone says school's a waste of time. That's not true. It's not true that school is a waste of time. It's about applying the concept of school. School is teaching you to problem solve. That's why you have math problems. That's why you have essays. That's why you have tests. That's why you have all these things. It's to prove your problem solving nature. People in the old days, if you were in the wild, you would be problem solving constantly. Your brain wouldn't ever get a break. You would be worried about what's around you. You'd be worried about what's going to possibly attack you at night. You'd be worried about all kinds of things, but you'd eventually try to problem solve those problems. So it's just like in human nature now, except it's civilized. Those problems are much more centered around the world instead of you being alone in the wild or you being in a group in the wild. So it goes back to like Darwin's theory and stuff like that. But what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to work really freaking hard on trying to figure this out. And I can't guarantee that I will. And if I don't figure it out, I'm sorry already. And I hope I'm not letting you guys down. So I'm going to get back to it. I love you guys. Keep your head up. Stay strong. There's another day. It starts tomorrow, but you have to make it through the day to get there. So, I love you. Much love and stay kind.